Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Cantina, but this is what I'm going to be calling Cantina Happy Hour Edition, because it's going to be a specialty drink I'll be doing. Me and Jason will be on normal Cantina episodes on Tuesday, but this one's going to be different. I found this recipe at Tipsy Bartender. I'm going to leave a link for their website, so you might have seen them on Facebook, or a friend share one of their videos there, because that's where I first saw them, but they have a website with all the recipes on there, ton of stuff, just awesome stuff. So we have our Skittles. We have our vodka. This is Western Sun vodka. It is a Texas vodka, one of the best I've ever actually had. It's fantastic. We have just bought this set of funnels because at the end, once we get the infusion done, we want to filter the vodka into another container with a coffee filter, which I have here, because Skittles has some kind of excess white film that apparently comes off when you do that. If you hear anything under me or around me, it's actually my dog. He's just kind of hanging out. So I got these mason jars today. Also got me a bartender towel to wipe off just in case I have any messes, but also the vodka has been in the freezer, and just in case I run out, we have an extra bottle. So we're good to go. But first thing we're going to do, move these mason jars. Like I said, I got all these. What we want to do is separate the Skittles out by color first. That's what we're going to do first. First, I want this dry so there's not Skittles, water all over the Skittles. That's what we're going to do first. Now, of course, I'm going to time-lapse this so you guys won't see me doing this, but we're going to separate the Skittles. Alright, they are now done. They are separated by colors. We have the yellow, the purple, the green, the red, and the orange. Now, time for the best part. This thing is super sweaty because it's been in the freezer. One of our local liquor stores bought a ton of this vodka. And so he's got a decent price on it. Alright, so that took quite a bit of vodka, so if you don't want to do all of them, you don't have to. Of course, you could do smaller. All right, man, these are sealed up. They said you can shake them up if you want. You can. I mean, you don't have to. It's going to do itself. It's going to do its stuff anyway. All right, they're all ready to go. They're all lined up, looking good. All the good colors are here. We're all ready to go. Now, 3 hours is what it says to do this. After the 3-hour mark, it says to get a coffee filter, which I have here, and drain it into another container and pour back in, because you want to get that white film that the Skittles leaves when you do this. Because once you do it, there is like a white film they said inside, like from the Skittles, from the like outer coating, and you'll want to get that off. But yeah, so next time you see it, I'm actually going to come back, and I'm going to already have them filtered. Okay, I'm going to filter them before I bring them back on camera, because that's just going to be a really messy thing to do. I'm going to do it down by my sink. But I'll explain, like I said. Got my filters here. Just bought them today. I realized I didn't have any. You're just going to filter them into something else with a coffee filter. So you want to put a coffee filter in there and then dump it through that into another container and then dump it back in the container you want to keep it in. I love the mason jars. I really, really love them very, very much. And I thought it would be a cool little thing to have them in mason jars like that. Instead of just random little, because I have a couple of other different sizes for containers I could have used, and I decided against it, and I wanted to do this. But I'm gonna tell you what, guys, I'm actually pretty excited for this. I'm gonna come back, and these are gonna be all ready to go. So I will see you guys very shortly. And I'm back with all of this done, ready to go, and I've been in a different setting. I actually decided to do this down in my kitchen to finish it up. If you hear anything around, it's my dog walking around here behind me. So what I decided to do with this was I looked online at a couple places, because after this sat for 24 hours, it said 3 hours on the website. Looked at a bunch of different videos. It was 24 hours to fully let it infuse with the vodka. So what I did, I used these filters, these old school thin filters like this, put it in a cup, use rubber band it around to keep the filter in place, and then I used as many cups I had to filter it all out to get that white gunk that was on the top. But now it's done, they're all filtered. They're all ready to go. These are these thin, like $1 and some change at Meijer for a huge pack. I'm having a huge pack of them. Tons of them. I got a ton of rubber bands from getting tons of mail with rubber band on it, so I had the rubber bands to do that. But I used a bunch of glasses and cups that I had to do it. Took a few days, so this is going to be a week since I started recording this video to start these off to actually show how I did it. But I want to let you guys know how I did it. It's a pretty simple process, putting the filter in top of a cup, rubber banding it, and just pouring it in the top and using as many cups as you have to get it all out, because you'll get a ton of that white goo, that Skittles like candy coating in that filter when you're done. There's going to be a ton of it on top of like layered. It takes about, I'd say at least 8 hours or so to fully drain the liquid into the cups, and you want to make sure all of the vodka is out of the filter before you take it out. Well, it's going to spill everywhere, number one, but then you're going to lose a bunch of vodka. You want to make sure it's completely done. So I did that. I want to make sure they were completely done, and they're all done. But yes, there is no more of that candy coating on top that you saw in the last video. It's all good to go. I even got a shot glass here because I'm going to try it out. I've tasted all of them, tiny bit. They are strong like vodka. Don't think that this is going to just be some kind of a mixer for it. This is just candy infused vodka. It's going to taste like vodka. It's very strong, but the flavor is really, really good. But I'm actually going to do a shot of the green one. I actually asked my wife, which one of these do you not want to drink more than all of them? She said green one. Do whatever you want with the green one. So I'm going to actually take a shot of the green one, taste it for you guys, and yeah. But this is just a variant on the Cantina. I'm gonna start calling these the Cantina Happy Hour. Probably on like Fridays or Saturdays. I'm not gonna do these all the time. Some of the drinks I'm looking into doing down the road are getting a little bit more pricey, so I'm gonna take a little bit more time and save a little bit up before I do more of the bigger stuff. But I have another candy infused vodka coming for you guys in another week or two that I'm doing. So actually, I might be doing that next week. It's even simpler than this one. So we'll see. But let's go ahead and taste this green one here. So let's get the green one out. Hopefully I don't make a mess trying to pour it into a shot glass from a mason jar. So you guys have any questions about this recipe, and if you really want to do it, I took my time with it to make sure I did it right. So if you have any questions at all, let me know in the comments below, or you can find my links for social media in the description, and you can get a hold of me that way as well. If you have any questions or problems when you try to do this yourself, I'll be happy to answer your questions. And I'll leave a link in the description for the original recipe from Tipsy Bartender where I got this. And there are a ton of other videos on YouTube how to do it, to actually go through the process of how to do it. Like I said, just using a coffee filter, rubber banding it around a cup and having it kind of down into the cup. It's really simple. Like these are the cups I use. They've got condensation on it because they were in a sink. I was cleaning them out, but these are the cups I use. Literally put the filter in there like that, and then I just kind of cupped around the edges and used a rubber band to go around it, and then I put a bunch in there and let it drain. Do as many as you have to do to get it done, and I just reused a bunch of cups over and over. So it took a little bit longer that way, but it's fine. So now is the moment of truth. Green is one of my favorite. I like green Skittles. My wife hates that, so she's like, definitely use the green if you're gonna do that. Here is to some Skittles vodka. And yeah, this is gonna be super strong, but I did put sugar around the rim. This is my wife's prescription shot glass she got from Daytona Beach. But yes, I did put sugar in and around and top the rim for this shot. So yeah, let's get a good gulp of that. Definitely vodka. So it definitely has that burn of vodka because it's vodka just infused with flavored Skittles. But the flavor in that green is really good. Got a great flavor to it. And the one I got the most flavor of is the grape. When I was actually getting it out, there was a tiny bit left in the glass. I'm like, I'll just drink it instead of pouring that little bit in here. And it is my favorite so far. So the green is really good. If you're a fan of the green Skittles, you'll really like it. But out of all these so far, the ones I did taste them all a little tiny bit, but wow, that's got a really good candy flavor to it. Really good. Some people, what they do when they get done, if there's a gap where that film sat at the top, like that coating, they put more vodka in and mix it up. But I think I'm going to keep it like this because this is how I want it. I want it Skittles Infused Vodka, not Skittles Infused Vodka topped with more vodka. This is what I'm going to do. We're going to use these for mixed drinks or cocktails, things like that. But you can put them in the freezer, keep them cold as long as you want because it's vodka, it's going to last. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you appreciated this episode of the Cantina. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know by leaving a like on the video. And if you're new to the channel and you do like what you see and you want to see some more, hit the subscribe button for more and hit the bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on everything we do here on the Geek Blend, including new videos like this. And we do our Cantina episodes every Tuesday where me and Jason review new craft beers, and sometimes I do cocktails on that, but I'm going to start doing the cocktails and the mixed drinks. I'll do them on the Cantina Happy Hour, which I'll either do on Fridays or Saturdays. And it won't be all the time. It might be like once a month or every couple weeks, something like that. Something unique that I find that I want to make like a drink That'll be those. But Tuesdays will be craft beer reviews from me and Jason. That's the main Cantina stuff, so check those out too. I'll leave a playlist at the end of the video so you guys can check it out. And I'll leave the playlist description. I'll also leave the playlist in the description below, so if you want to check it out. Also in the description is a link to our Patreon and other ways to support the channel if you guys do like me doing these kind of drinks. They're not, some of them aren't cheap, some of them are, so any support you guys give to the channel, we really would appreciate that very, very much. And thank you guys to all my patrons out there. I think your names are flashing on the bottom of the screen or at the end of the video, but thank you guys. I really appreciate everything you guys do for the channel. And thank you to all the subscribers and all the new subscribers we've gained over the last few weeks, which is quite a bit. I do appreciate that, and I hope you guys are enjoying what we're doing here. Like I said, if you have a comment or a suggestion about this or a drink that you guys like that you want to see me try, leave a comment below and I'll definitely check it out. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Jeff. This is The Geek Blend. And remember, if you geek about it, we speak about it. See you guys next time.